start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Nash. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The Warhawks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is hungry.
This offense has a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Jordan.
Man, I got Jared Goff looking like big, man.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That boy ain't that fast.
The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
Grab near the marker. It's Neighbors. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UL Monroe. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out and run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down for this offense. The hand to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
Here comes the option. The pitch. At the 45 on its way. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
That running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes, yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
And that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it.
You gotta do me like that, man.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He'll keep it himself. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back looking for help.
Damn.
He gets a block. He's got an alley. And there he goes.
Boy, things is crazy.
Getting it. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team.
Making my home state look good.
We provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by permission.
They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. Coming out with it, it's Cameron. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Got it in the middle. It's Webster. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Throws to the wideout. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll just keep slinging it. He'll pull it down. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy. Run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the field.
And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Unloads to the wideout. And it's
drop the ball, sorry ass motherfucker.
incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds the tight end.
He's gone.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
To the air, it's Jordan. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Snap from the gun on 3rd
Why
down.
you just standing there?
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Warhawks want to pick up the tempo. They'll immediately call timeout.
I don't have to do this, man.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board.
Boom.
No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
Stop
You're going to throw the football,
politics,
you're going to
bro.
throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the
It was
middle.
my fault.
And the pass is intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Quarterback adapting. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Oh, he's going to remember that one for sure, man. He did a nice job getting outside the pocket, but at that point now, he's got to be on high alert. He knows this defense is going to be coming flying at him. He'll be doing a better job sliding or running out of bounds the next time that happens in this game. I guarantee you that.
The official says no good.
Jays, get out the couch.
After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I tell you this, you can't blame the weather for him, because this is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in this.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Warhawks! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed. They're trying to get to it. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They do not challenge the ball.
Almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. They're bringing heat. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You've got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They're trying to power it in. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
3rd and goal where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Barrels ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's brought down. His defense gets the ball back for its own.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over him.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Oh, serious,
He
bro.
did everything perfectly except catch the
You
football.
got politics so goddamn hard.
What a play by
Obvious.
the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Oh, the QB so lucky that that one wasn't picked off. These are small windows to throw into down here in the red zone. Defense tipped it up in the air. A lot of defenders lurking around. Lucky that ball hit the ground.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Gang full of it.
Trying to take it back. And after that huge gain, he will have a chance to catch his breath, and he's going to need it. What a way to wrap up the third quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Fighting off the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Handoff to the single back. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now on first down from the 40. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Fires and picked
That's
off.
the shit I be talking about.
Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after
We're
a
supposed to
solid
just through the
return
pass.
on the
Make it look short.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
They'll come out on this drive and let it
Dude.
rip. Off the
This is
deflection,
just-
missed a great
this
chance
is
to
the game.
force the
This is the
turnover.
game,
Instead,
bro.
it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Reed. He lobs one high down the left side.
And he drops
And
it.
it goes through his
Typical shit.
hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They come to the line, facing third and
That nigga
long
worked
from the
3 times
25.
hard just to get the goddamn
Trying to
play.
get to it. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Make the tackle, bro.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Avoids
They ain't,
pressure.
they ain't doing shit
Fires
right.
downfield. Finds space on the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Leaves it with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, UL.
Big go.
And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move at the 30. Hit the afterburners, kid. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. The tag. And he'll get in for the late touchdown, the consolation prize, the window dressing score to make the final outcome a little closer.
And that's the danger on defense about playing this guy. You've got to keep him in the pocket. If you let him get outside, he can hurt you throwing it, or he can take off and kill you. And that's what he did right there. Moving forward, they have got to do a better job containing this QB.
And the extra point is good, means nothing to anyone unless you like to play games of chance. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we...
Get off the couch. Get off. No. Try this shit one more time. All right, give up on it for today.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cooper. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field and game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
He'll toss it. Runs through a tackle. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Looking for space. It's Coleman. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rockets want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Rockets are marching down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Dances away from one. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
On third down, he drops the throw.
Yep.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Too good to be true.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. On first down, here comes this offense.
Florida State. Jumping.
The give on the inside. Discards a man. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out. Ball in the air, intercepted. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Dropping back, it's Reed.
Got the ball
Using the
off.
back as a receiver on the screen. And
I was
after
trying
the
to figure it out
tackle, we
myself.
are headed to the end of the
They
first
normally
quarter.
don't. That's the only thing I don't like about this game. It ain't consistent.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. They bring him down. He's going to lose the yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance.
Good shit.
Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit.
Bella, leave me alone.
Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I'm not
And
patient.
offenses want to continue to feature the
Some
run.
more
They
plays,
want
maybe.
balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take
Yeah,
it a little
some more
bit at a
plays.
time just to keep that defense honest.
He's looking to
Offensive line getting better.
He hurls one
That's
deep
mine.
down the left side.
Should have been.
And it's incomplete after
What you
taking
want?
a shot on second down. They're staring at third. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right
Tripping me
there.
out.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to
Ooh,
see
good
that.
pickup by the
You gotta
running
understand
back.
that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Intercepted. Made that play and was hoping to
That was
make
all
another one
computer.
on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive. All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks
that's the only
through and
thing about that
finally
offense.
generates something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell
Talk
you how
to,
easy it
somebody
is.
on
When you're gonna
line.
throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
No? No, I did. That's the mushroom coffee.
They'll run the option.
Yes, ma'am.
He'll pitch it. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
With
see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Toledo.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground.
Down in the bayou.
Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
What's up?
Work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with
Yeah,
the short touchdown
I like the flat blue they got.
has the ball
The
teed
mat.
up and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Cephas.
Toledo actually slept on
That is
him.
a
Like,
decision
hey,
he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. LSU will
but it's
dive
just something
into
about
the
that
playbook
purple
here
and
on
white,
offense.
man. It's so
One of the most
intimidating.
valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
Just looking at the LSU stadium, it's just like, man, I can only imagine what it's like playing in the stadium.
I think
Crazy.
the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Yeah, Penn State is.
2nd and
Yeah.
10 here.
Only thing I like about Penn State, even though when they went through all these sanctions and stuff,
To the air.
they
It's
fans are
Ford.
real consistent.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold
Can
on.
I get a sack?
He'll lost
Uh-oh.
one deep down the left
That's a
side.
dangerous throw.
And it
Oh!
slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game.
I got the bug last game. They did me so
This is the point where
dirty.
you just gotta be able to focus. And the critical down
And I was
instances
at
of this
home.
game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you gotta make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He gets it away from his own end zone.
Oh, why did you call for a catch in all this space? Oh my goodness. Am I gonna be risky? I don't think so.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webster. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position.
Yeah,
Work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Rockets moving quickly to the line. Quarterback will audible. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Right
He's
down the
come back
middle.
and get the ball. Woo-hoo.
Reed's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk
thought it was too.
explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense calls.
Yeah, I think you
timeout
got the
and they won't
NCAA
have any
bug,
more
man.
left in the play. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10.
All right.
He's looking to throw it. Fires
Gotcha.
into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rockets.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Bro, it'll be my first win in like 3 days.
It
Shit been that bad. That's how bad NCAA been doing me, bro. It's terrible. I know.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
My last game, I couldn't make a tackle from nothing. Dude just weaved through my team. I'm like, bro, I know my team not ass. I know it's not sorry, but like, he making me look like I'm a peon.
He's gonna pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Get up. Oh, the ice.
Timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to
They doing a little territorial fight right now. Bella hogging. When she gets to standing over her, like you got to tell Bella to move around.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
You see what I'm talking about? She blocking
To
him.
throw, it's Ward.
Bella,
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final
Bella,
play of the quarter and
come here.
couldn't quite find his man.
Yeah, stop. They be having an ego contest.
And the Rockets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
I'm trying to see who Queen Bee is.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cephas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're going to get on top in this game. They're going to
I'm about to put something in their bowl.
to get the running game going in the second half.
See what I'm talking about?
Some more balance, some more
I hope they don't switch on me.
I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running.
That's territorial.
The thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front.
I wish I could take them to the park.
That they're going to be tougher here.
They need to go. They need to go out and run.
Solid pickup of 4.
They really need to walk. All of them. They got too much energy.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
Bella, you gonna be in the bed?
Down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. But you have to find a way to create
open it.
hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play. And they just didn't do it well enough here.
Yeah, and it's got to be the offensive line,
Sit down.
the quarterback, and the running back. They all have to work together to shut pass it up front, act like it's a throw for the quarterback, rush it. Defense clearly not fooled, got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
The Tigers are on the move.
She was sitting up there plotting on that girl ice.
Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the
She was
right.
best. Jersey actually be chilling. Jersey, yeah, she be chilling. She come find me. The other two, they don't like me right now because I won't let them get on the couch.
Skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent.
Uh-huh.
And some of
So I was like, Jersey be
it's not
cool.
coachable. I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger
Journey, like, if you ain't gonna let me lay on the couch, I'm gonna go up there and find one Gigi.
They just had a feel for the position that you simply
You
couldn't
know,
coach at the
you
college
can't butter
level.
me up.
This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Fires
Oh,
to the
mine.
right out.
6.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And after the interception return, he gets it.
Hey,
down
everybody
to the
teams are like
32-yard
stupid
line.
fast right now.
And it's frustrating because you go.
Oh, he quit. Yay. I was finna get a little on NCAA. All right, I guess I'll watch the news right now.